back here and take us to 3 once again. They're going to have Breno with the dual leads here. One flash, one smoke on the CT side. No defuse kit. And not much utility on the T side either. We'll see if they're going to enter with some pace. And certainly with some damage. Insani gets a face full of Glock as he goes down to 11 points of health. Good start for MOUZ.
Needs to be said, I was getting lonely in the green room, thought I'd come and join the boys to yell about some Counter-Strike. That first map was real great to watch from the sidelines.
Bit of a banger.
I'm expecting some more here on Inferno. Looking like we are going to see an attempt at an apps pop later on if Shui doesn't go down right here. Beret going to be spotted, but how's that timing? Swinging into Sunroom.
Yeah, awkward now. Very, very awkward now for the CTs. They can explode into this A site. Good tracking from Safe. He hasn't been able to find the final bullet, and cost him a great deal. I think they are just going to have to resign themselves to accepting defeat in the pistol round.
You might be onto something there, Al. Couple of kills found. Safe at 11 points of health. You might as well save the little you have. Jeweler leads in Kevlar with 100 Kevlar to know. You can get a helmet going forward. But we do know MIBR like to be a conservative team on those second round decisions. Like they not only take the one flashbang, the full eco, but now they've got some Kevlar. Might be persuaded to have a different approach here, which I'm anticipating. That's if all three players survive. Time will tell. Safe can hold on to a flashbang, I suppose. That's something. We've got the smoke still for exit, and Shui is trying to ensure they leave with nothing here. He's on a bit of a prowl. Makes his way up towards a banana. You can hear him playing on the other side here, but would have to fully commit to take the duel. See if any other kills are found. Torzsi in towards spawn as well. They're not giving anything away on the CT side. They're 4 MOUZ Sports, and we'll see what kind of buy MIBR have got in store for us. So, Breno, exit will be leading the charge here. Slight investment, not going all in, bringing out a bit more utility, a couple more upgraded pistols, some Kevlar, and this is where it all began. Torzsi helping himself to that first kill. Oof. Exertion, cracking open the A side, job done. And there is the full investment. So for MOUZ for Breno, he holds on to his Julies as well. Could have managed that a little bit better, perhaps, and given the Julies to Safe. But either way, it's absolutely fine. They've got no helmets, though. And we'll see if they can do anything with this boost towards middle. Yeah,
going for the firepower over the safety with decisions like that. But also getting an extra bit of util and almost coming out slightly better than MOUZ. But we shall see if MOUZ walk into any of these traps. Flash and smoke going to be invested to take that banana control for the first minute of the round. But where to from here? MOUZ are going to be picking up that pace straight through mid, and that's not what you want to see if you are dropped.
Yeah, it might look a little bit silly jumping through the smoke like that, but it's designed to be a sacrifice. At least avert the cross-set of the CTs on the other side, deny multi-kill potential. They don't even get one there, so it's perfectly done. CTs weren't ready for that sort of push, and it's well handled from MOUZ Sports. Once again, that force buy was no problem, only giving up the in-game leader, which is pretty par for the course. Breno will be holding to his famous, but 5-7 to join him and protect the rifle, as that's all they have going forward into round number 3.
You can see exertion, good awareness as well. He's already trying to get as far away from that bomb as possible with 4 HP.
Yep.
Making sure he brings that AK and full armor through to the next. Poor Breno and exit, yet to see anyone. 0-0, just 2 rounds back to back of finding yourself saving on B.
To note as well, like we said, they played in the opening game. Inferno was part of that best of 3. MOUZ Sports won that 16-7. So this doesn't bode well at all for the Brazilians here. In fact, it's actually looking pretty disastrous because this is where a weaker MOUZ Sports absolutely flabbergasted them. As we see 3-0 pretty much confirmed, but there is, like I said, that for MOUZ, you never know. MOUZ Sports happy to give up a couple of cheeky ones here and there.
Drop feels probably pretty hard done by with that MP9. Oh, a jumping Shui just gets his boots on the ground and finds the head before that last bullet of the MP9.
Well, they can't justify much else around it for MOUZ. Breno will drop his Julies over to drop. He'll get some Kevlar, take himself down to $2,000. That's fine. In terms of loss bonus, they will be getting themselves $2,900 into the next round. So Safe, challenging towards top of middle. He doesn't have much. He's only got that USP. Drops the smoke, trying to buy some sort of space and time. Shui doesn't seem to be worried about those smokes. He'll jump through them, no problem.
Everything really slowing down here. MIBR dropping 1 smoke to block towards that B site really early on. And over towards the A side of things, MOUZ feeling like this is the moment they want to strike. Shui going to be spotted on the repeat there as well. Smoke not going to stop him. Oh, it will. He decides not to go through.
I think that's the correct decision. He would have been in grey screen for the first second of the jumping up and maybe a 5-7 waiting on the other side. So definitely the correct decision there. They'll focus their efforts towards the arch side. Long-range duels could even go down towards CT spawn if they fancy it, but for now, looks like the wrap. There is a bit of a stack here. We've got 3 CTs ready and waiting, but it's Breno on the other side with that FAMAS boosted in Banana.
Yeah, I mean, they've already really spotted out 2 players without that FAMAS, and just like that, they do find all 3 of those A defenders. Just piecing it together, it was nice from MOUZ just to see that they weren't kind of feeling rushed or compelled to force themselves through that utility. Breno and that FAMAS we were discussing now spotted on the T stairs. Shui, is he really going to try and take it away? It's not the be-all and end-all, but with a Galil in his hands, or maybe he didn't spot him. Don't look like Shui has reacted to that T-stairs spot.
Yeah.
So Breno going to continue this goose egg. 3 rounds without a point of damage dealt to him or by him.
Well, that's it. All the Inferno pleasantries, all the traditions out of the way as we start to move towards those gun rounds. So we'll see MIBR have a chance to finally fire up here. They have selected to start on the defense. And MOUZ very happy with a 3-0 start for sure, especially knowing they have that map in the back pocket, taking Vertigo.
Very clean conversions as well. Couple of Galils to operate with in the first gun round here. You might be taking some chances, some liberties. Go for a fast-paced execution, go for an apps pop, something along those lines. Try and catch them off guard, but they might not have absolutely everything. In terms of the helmets, there's not a single one, so this Galil's going to be potent. Just as good as the AK-47, really. As we get into round number 4 here, MIBR need to start posting some rounds. Safe realizes they're taking matters into his own hands, looking for that opening kill towards middle if possible. Flashed off the angle though, and Drop will enter the boiler room, looking to cook up a storm. 3 players, and it is going to be the apps pop. So the sort of round we anticipate, the bomb's there, and they're just going to drop a moto smoke and try and get the way out of the apartment. So the flashbang will come from the pits, and smoked off might change their plans. No, we're still going in, boys.
Just like that. Perfect from Exertion. He's given him the opportunity, takes down the mini pit player, but the frag back from Safe. It's threatening, not for much longer. Yimpat delivers, as does Shui. A defense down, and I can't believe I'm saying it, but it's Breno and Exit again. Those 2 B players who just feel like they haven't had a chance to contribute. The game keeps just being decided by that A fight. And these guys have got to play the long game. You know, you've got to keep that weaponry by your side.
Look at these eggs. Look at these eggs. Yeah. MIBR only Safe so far on the board. Breno, Insani, Drop, and Exit all on 0 kills. Of course, you're looking at the death column. That's a little bit different, but MIBR just haven't really had the opportunity to shoot back. You've seen them scrimming a little bit through smokes. Even just then, they couldn't see a thing. Whoever that was holding apps was just caught fully off guard, playing close at the hay cart. Oh, it feels bad for Brazil right now.
You've just thrown out that smoke as well. You kind of maybe communicating how you're going to play around it. As Exertion comes flying off of the balcony.
Huge gamble from Exertion, but if he's confident he can pull it off, like, fair play to him. Just the 1 kill required there. He nails it, ruffles their feathers, allows some space to be bought for his T side. His flashes came through, they reposition and take the round away. Yeah,
it's super gangster, isn't it? Just seeing the smoke land, and then you see Exertion suddenly switch to the karambit. Just pulls it out, you're like, oh, okay. Oh, okay. Oh, we're going, are we? We're going. Yeah. Real G. Real G.
Give me that speed. Knocking it into 5th. Going real quick out there.
torzsi's on that T-side up now. Picked up and scavenged away from the previous round, so no investment needed. Going to help them to keep the cash in the coffers. Expect to see Safe pick up some Kev. He's just one of the... He wants to be cool. By late. Yeah, there we go.
And Bit, of course, calling that timeout before things get too out of hand, making sure that they're all aligned, all sorted, and all figuring out exactly how this 5th round's going to go. And you can see MIBR going 3 towards B early. Are they going to commit to trying to take the banana control, or do they just leave the util? It's just leaving the util again.
Okay.
Yeah, they're in the tumble dry right now. You don't have everything you need. You've got an MP9 out there. Consistent concessions having to be brought forward. And for now, trying to find the opening pick. They're barely fragging here on the CT side. There haven't been many competitive rounds, MOUZ. Sure, I've played a great game, but there hasn't been much pushback. We'll see that same boost again. Didn't work out in the 2nd round. We'll see if they can make more of it here. So they're actually going to sacrifice the B bomb site for now. Exit will rotate over. They've smoked the bottom of banana, leaving Breno alone. He's got the M4 and another smoke, but here comes the first fight towards quad. Another equal trade. It favors the T side severely. And now they go back towards B, and as we mentioned, there's all a rotation here. So it's perfectly cool from Shuey, and he's picking at the pace. He knows he has to act now.
The conditioning has worked wonderfully, but it's all up to Breno, and he's fallen to the util. What do MIBR do from here? That's the big question.
Yeah, you can't do anything. You're over. And that's amazingly called from Shuey. That's such a dream round from an in-game leader's perspective. You get the opening frag. You've caused those rotations, and it wasn't that they were waiting to do an execution. They knew they had a 5-6 second window there where they'd find only one player on the bomb side, smoke down, spam him through, and over on the bomb side. So this is idyllic from MOUZ Sports. Really enjoying this. Shuey coming back into the squad and doing God's work right now. This is beautiful.
In terms of the action, there's not a lot of it. But for everyone that loves the brain game here in Counter-Strike, oof, they're having a field day. Yeah,
it's really nice. Like MIBR don't get a look in right now. They have to save their weapons once again, going down 5-0 as they hold on to at least the AWP in the hands of Insani. Drop with the AK-47, exit the M4. This is the problem, though. They keep saving these sort of weapons and then having to limp back in with these weaker buys. And then there's always compromises to be made. But at least they've got decent utility here. 3 saved weapons. There should be a buy available. We might want to take a tactical timeout just to work out what the hell is going on here.
Yeah, I'll tell you what the hell is going on is that 2 players, one on either side, 6 rounds deep into an Inferno, are still yet to see a frag or a death. Exit and Frozen, respectively, have just had nothing going on. Like, Frozen's just a passenger right now. He's just like laid back, relaxing as the rounds keep on coming. So let's find out. Breno did just concede. He was that isolated B player.
0 and 5-0 down.
Yeah.
That suggests something is not quite right.
He's been forced to save on B every single time. The one time he doesn't go B, Breno's alone and concedes his first. It's tough. Let's see if Shuey can keep calling what has been a beautiful game of Counter-Strike for MOUZ. The whole team playing their role, sweeping that info that's given to them. You can see Exertion's already managed to access the apartment. Confirms no forward CT presence. And now they're cooking up for some banana control. Flashes in, exit, out. Picks himself up a smoke. You can see some indecision in their movements as well as to where they want to finish this up, set this up.
I think Breno's been put up on that half wall as well to establish that crossfire if the B hit comes back this direction. And what we know is that MOUZ are certainly looking here, but with a minute on the clock and a lurker at mid, maybe not, but they're going all in. Let's see if they can make their way through here. Shuey playing around the smoke on the back of site. They think someone's there because of the smoke that was dropped, but Breno only able to take 1 in the meanwhile.
So unlucky. There was a gap there as well, a chance of the second kill, but he can't convert it again. The 4-on-4 heavily favors the T side. Retaking this bomb site is notoriously difficult, but you might have to give it a crack at this point because you're 5-0 down. It's a 4-on-4, the best chance you've had of winning a round. Are they going for it? Good flashbang, but I'm going to calm down because there's absolutely nothing to report here. Once again, they're having to save.
Poor MIBR. I mean, the amount of these rounds that have been determined with, I mean, 1 frag. Like, I'm taking a look here, and every single round so far, MIBR have had a minimum of 2 alive, 2 saving throughout this, just because they're losing sites. It's a testament to the way in which MOUZ have been playing this T side. It's very much just a, what's the word? Procedural, I would say, approach. It's leaving them with very few options. You know, the amount of times we're hearing Henry say, well, you know, there's nothing you can do. There's nothing you can do. And that's only when you're calling a good game that your opponent feels that way or it is that way.
Yeah, there's not even like a conversation of a viable retake. Like everyone knows it and both teams are aware of it. Like it kind of simmers down the spectating experience, but in terms of, you're right, in terms of what MOUZ are doing right now, this is a pitch-perfect game of CS. They're calling very well. They've got a 6-0 start, but MIBR, to be fair, they're not throwing rounds away. Like, we can say everything we like, but they're holding on to their money. They're entering each round with rifles and an AWP, so still time to be played.
And there's still plenty of money to play with, right? Oh, an opportunity, but Drop has missed it. Finally, an answer, but instantly, you're seeing that AWP hit the ground. Now, Insani, an opportunity to maybe open this one up for MIBR. He's got that mid control. He can see the bomb down at bracket, but he's hoping that Exit makes his way in time. He's smoked off. Oh, and he's dodging these bullets. Man's still living for the moment.
Yimpat's already on the 8. Yeah. They're pushing the smoke. Oh, that's a big find from Frozen. Yimpat's on the site now to get the bomb down, and again they find themselves in a disadvantaged situation.
Boys, I don't think they can do it again.
Right.
I think you've got to save. I'm really sorry to all our viewers, but it's yet another save here.
I mean, you have to.
Yeah, exactly.
There we are again.
It is. That's That's the crux of it, I'm afraid.
The closest to action we finally got there.
Yeah, for sure. But what Yimpat just did there, Henry, is what I'm not doing enough of in Counter-Strike.
Sure, like
right?
you've heard all the information towards top and middle. There's pressure banana, and you can take an educated guess that you've got a gap. Right,
there was like through. 2 kills both ways, and then a third kill comes in from inside.
So
at that point,
very worst, you got a one-on-one duel somewhere.
Yep.
If best case, you got nothing, and you backstab.
Yeah, that's the kind of thing I need to kind of get into my DNA of being able to take those knee jab, because he was just knife out, strafing out. He's like, there's probably no one.
There
here.
were 3 CTs middle, right? So they killed 2, and then the third took down his teammate. So logic dictates there'll be no one apartments, right? So that's just, as long as the comms are good, you got to use your information from your teammates and hopefully punish the fact that they've taken a bit of a gamble towards top and middle. That gamble didn't work out for them, though. They traded kills, but again, the trades are not good enough in this instance. Frozen, 1 step ahead of the curve, as you might expect, continues to find frag after frag, 7-0. Bear in mind, just to reiterate, this is just the mid-bracket. We go down to last chance if you lose a series, which is looking likely from MIBR right now. 7-0 down, but again, they do have weaponry. They managed to at least save a couple of guns in the previous. Again, not what you love to see, but still plenty of rounds to be played, boys.
Yeah, loser of this one will be going on to play Evil Geniuses in that last chance stage, and then should they win that one, they'll be playing the winner of Monty Heroic for the last spot in the playoffs.
If either of these teams go into that last chance qual, which they will be, that's going to be one hell-stacked low last chance qualifier with Heroic down there, something I don't think many people saw. Yeah,
this group was like more of like, oh, well, we've got Ensign Heroic, right? Like a foregone conclusion. We know who our top 2 are, but that's what Pro League's all about, these upsets, these storylines, and unearthing new talents as well. And we've had plenty of that throughout the proceedings here at Group B. Coming to the book end of it now. One more day of play tomorrow. But for now, this is the second best of 3 of the day. MIBR taking on MOUZ, a map down. Yet to post a single win here on Inferno. Here's the AWP in a decent position, though. Safe. 3 kills to his name, smoked off, and just has to leave the angle. Giving over mid-control. Insani now to receive pressure.
torzsi make that work? No. Reveals that there is going to be that AWP still kicking on that T side. And MOUZ denying any information towards bracket. MIBR, they've got some util to maybe retake that in a couple of seconds or so. But as you can see, MOUZ starting to push up towards the top of Banana. MIBR not fighting for Banana control means they are shit out of information right now.
Smoked off, though. It was a little early. There will still be time upon the fade if they need it, but there's smoke CT now. Using those Molotovs and just pushing through. This is perfect calling. That's a better frag, though. Exit. Can you hold on to the B site? Can they post their first round? Oh, just like that, it collapses.
Not another one. Okay.
Safe's getting flanked.
Okay, they're going to save the weapons here now. That's a guaranteed frag. And it's a big one as well. The AWP for the first time will not be brought into the next round. They'll have maximum loss bonus, but with 2 players surviving, with $3,400 coming in, fortunately they have enough to drop 2 guns. Insanian drop, that is, funnily enough. But still, 8-0, the rounds, or the half has already been decided. MOUZ Sports will be taking a lead into the second. How many more rounds will they get, though? Yeah,
calling yourself drop, like, is that the equivalent of just calling yourself like AK-47? Bomb, plant, you know? Like,
it's up there.
It's up there, isn't it? Hi, I'm Boost. Boost is a pretty good name.
Booster.
Booster. Oh, that's been done. Yeah.
There's a Boostio in another game.
Boostio. Another game? Want to be more specific?
Nah.
I didn't think so.
One of the other games available.
One of the other.
One of the other tactical
video
shooters.
games.
Exactly.
Hey, was that really Jimpat's second kill? Yes. It's been a very bizarre first half. I can't believe we're 8 rounds deep. And the grand total here, quick maths, is 7 frags for MIBR.
We were denied the 7-1 memes for Brazil as well. So that was one thing, one storyline I had in the back pocket if we needed it, but that didn't even come through. So we're all out of luck here.
Yeah, Cyclone's German, right?
That's true, yeah. It kind of works in the tiniest way. It works. There's something there. They're a German organization, right?
Ah, of course.
There it is.
Yes, based in Cologne.
Based in Cologne. That's what I was going with.
That's solid. And Renault, there you go.
Here we are. But can they lock it down? MOUZ, they got money for days. They're going for this one. They have no reason to save with 8 rounds already on the T side. So MIBR better get ready.
There's Brano adding another one. This time with the AWP. 2 AWP. Thank you very much, torzsi. seems MIBR have managed to buck the trend. Breno, great connections, clean round. That is exactly what the doctor ordered. Need a whole lot more of that one coming through from this CT
Two
side.
players have got $16,000, as you might expect. It's just quite a rare sight. MOUZ Sports will be taking their first tactical timeout just to take the wind out of the MIBR sails. And yeah, a chance to work out what just happened there. They've given up a couple of AK-47s here, so maybe just want to change the pacing up, work out what they're up against. Money's still absolutely fine, but just gonna take a chance to consider their options going forward. Round number 10 up next. MOUZ Sports in cruise control right now, only giving up a single round on their T-side campaign of their pick. Which they've already won 16-7 against MIBR.
It means they can pick up 7. There is a world where MIBR can bring this game right back. Even though MOUZ were having a day at the races with this one, it just feels like MIBR, that little bit of oil might be enough to burn the fire, you know? MIBR, you know that they can be a very passionate team if they get rolling like we have seen so far here at Pro League. They've been doing a fantastic job. Surely they're not going to let that ball get dropped on the ground right now.
Getting some corrections here, Alex. Cyclone is Danish and MOUZ are based in Hamburg, apparently.
Okay, Cyclone's Danish. My bad.
So the joke still kind of works. We just want to make sure we're 100% correct here.
Yeah, listen, his last name's Nielsen. That's my bad. That is entirely my bad.
Well, that's Twitch chat, keeping us on our toes. That's what you guys are here for. You're part of the show right now for the first time. So behave yourselves.
Yeah.
Join in with the memes.
And Cyclone uses a Style 4 crosshair. That's my research shows.
That's
yeah.
pretty
Style
nice.
4, size 2, thickness 1, gap -2. If you want to Cyclone.
But that's the coach.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, but in case you're wondering, I can tell you what mousepad he's using, but I probably won't.
No.
Beautiful.
Yeah. The end of my story.
Opening pick, though. Insani. Is it enough? And we'll go for some mid-control here. Molotov towards the quad side, where Insani is residing. He'll have to fall off. And another chance for a round here. 2 to be exact. Lord knows they need it.
Advancing now for the A-Rap. Contacting, good timing on the smoke deployment and drop. He's thinking about going through, but the flash 2 doesn't follow through with it. It's safe to lock down one side of the site, and now MOUZ are walking into the meat grinder. Yimpa able to find 1 onto Insani. Is that enough to get back into the round? The time it's ticking. There's no chance of them going back to B from here. They have to commit to the A site.
Yeah, but how? Especially now the bomb's been taken down. Good work from Safe. Second frag on the AWP. It could be 3. Yep.
There we go.
Safe online, and so are MIBR. There's going to be a lot more legwork required if you want to take the cash out of MOUZ. That 8-round run certainly did make things very comfortable on this road back in from MIBR in terms of MOUZ being able to be, well, bought up.
Well, bear in mind, if they can keep this up, though, even like a 9-6, 8-7 half, like that's pretty par for the course. Inferno used to be considered a very CD-sided map at the start of CSGO. It's really not the same conversation. It's pretty common to see it split right down the middle, as Alex and I are so used to saying here at Pro League. And the games normally do get out of hand very quickly. We'll see if they can continue to streak here and get 3 in a row. torzsi doing everything he can to deny that prospect. Breno will go down as the bullets are exchanged through the smoke. It's Exit getting 2 there. I don't think he even saw the second player. Blink and you miss it. It's going to be a 4-on-2 advantage. 2 players for MOUZ remain. And the bomb is down in T-spawn. So I think they've done it 3 rounds in a row for MIBR.
Lovely. It's hard to pinpoint exactly what changed. I mean, they're finding the frags. That's what's changed.
Well, I think they were being way too passive towards Banana before. Right. They were allowing a lot of control on that side of the map, and then they'd go off the mid-take, and they just have nothing to work with. There was no retaliation at that stage. So I like they're doing at least one of the stances instead of having the mid control and then getting blasted through the smokes and the utility. At least they're controlling Banana now. They've got the AWP patrolling that zone, and now they can condition the T side, knowing that the AWP there, he's going to be moving around and hopefully can start delivering a few more kills because it's looking much better. And MOUZ are not going to be saving here. They've got 45 seconds going through the apartments, and there's only 1 player on this side of the map. That's going to be safe for the AWP, and he is not in position to do anything about this. Of course, Tees will have no idea, but they've got an open site here. If they can just get the bomb planted, they could be onto something.
Oh, timing on that. They had the opportunity. That window closes as Insani arrives. They push for info. Nice flash onto B. They weren't remaining static. And so they get the answers they needed to make it 3-8. I mean, seriously, so few frags across that 8-round run. a whole lot better now. I think they've actually got more frags in these last 2 rounds than they did in the 8 before it.
Yeah, I think that's actually true.
Yeah, 10 in comparison to the whatever it was in 7 or 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 total frags from MIBR in the first 8 rounds of play. Now they've had themselves 14 frags in 3. Just like that, they're switched on.
That's it. All it takes is that little bit of confidence.
How did he get the second kill? Okay, just cleanly through the smoke. I was like, did he see anyone? Apparently not, but it was a low HP player through the smoke, dropped, and we do have Itzani showing some form here as well. Getting to the last of the MOUZ Sports Gold, though.
Ooh,
they do have one more buy available.
There's a gun round.
Ooh.
It's a gun round.
Ooh.
Charging down mid. Complete pace change, this time brought in by the CTs. Yimpat catches the finish. There's a full molly death for Insani.
Well, that was what should have been the power of the G2 smoke, allowing that to happen. The flashes were good, but as soon as they went down mid rather than over towards second, everything sort of came to a crumbling halt. And now you can see that MOUZ, with the man advantage, are just trying to figure out where they could be. You can see Yimpat very worried that maybe there was a little bit more aggression coming through for MIBR to try to equalize, but you can see that that's over towards the B side of the map. They're going to go for the full round the world as well. Safe, locking down the bottom of Banana. And the timing should end up favoring MIBR. If no one looks towards bottom mid for MOUZ here, there is a chance for MIBR to have made the right move. Looking the right way. There's 2. Almost the 3rd, but the info is crucial. Frozen. Oh, he stops that ship from sinking.
Yeah, I mean, ballsy from Frozen just to try and take that one-on-one, but now it has facilitated advantage. You'd think that incredible play out of MIBR would be rewarded, but it's up to Safe. One man up against a pair. Frozen and Yimpat.
Brutal
Ray sound cues heard. And he whiffed the extinguish. It will at least cover that graveyard fight.
Yeah, you might be done for now. That smoke provides 0 cover. It's bounced in the worst possible way. Can happen. And it's MOUZ breaking the streak, posting their 9th. MIBR, in terms of the cash, should be fine. They've got $10,000 on drop. And Safe will be dropping, or saving, his M4.
He's having a sniff.
A little one.
Thinking about it. Baited by the kill. Oh, gets it, but just doesn't quite have the time.
Not a bad effort. Not a bad effort at all. That's good work. Survives as well. Gets an AK-47 for his trouble, so not the outcome they were looking for, but made the most of it. That's for sure.
I stan a gamer that goes for some aggressive exits. Even though, look, you don't have time to get that bomb defused. You see him still putting that pressure on, keeping MOUZ guessing. And it keeps their economy at bay for the long term. You see them buying up into this next round as well after we relook at that foray towards second. MOUZ's economy is not in a great position. We had members of them up to 16K not that long ago.
Right. Yeah, it's significant kills. They can win this follow-up round. Maybe they can salvage a half. Maybe they can get that 9-6 we spoke of. A boost behind Harpool here. At some cost, Safe will sacrifice 40 HP, Insani 100. Great shot from Exertion from second middle. Finds the man advantage here. Safe will probably have to probe a bit further. As time ticks away, drops the smoke, trying to funnel them into the stack. This is what we wanted to see, right? At least they have Banana control. They've got the AWP set up in a turret-like fashion, and now 3 players, top and middle. Combative they will have to be. They cannot allow them to have full execution potential here from the Arch side. There's the first smoke.
There's a lot more where that came from.
Trying to bait out those reactions now. Any residual utility. See what the response is. CT's been quite disciplined, though. Knowing the tendencies of MOUZ, how they like to operate here, and you can see just trying to bait in towards the cubby position. Exit, relying on Breno. Dropping the pits here as well.
Oh, great awareness. He's looking down. He's expecting these flashes to allow the Apps bust to come through. But he makes his way to half-wall in time. Should he work it? Yes, he can. Breno going to be able to find 2 in the meanwhile. And Frozen also hitting that ground. torzsi a little bit too far away. That bomb out on an island. You can see it's up on the balcony there. But he's going to fight for it anyway. Okay, King. Not going to take his throne.
He got the crosshair on the 3rd. That could have been quite the clutch. torzsi, he was feeling himself.
We said that was an important round, right? Due to those saved weapons being given up, MIBR might have broken the finances are MOUZ Sports here. Down to Breno. Great spray control there on the second. Covering fire from drop as well.
Yeah.
They make light work of that disadvantaged situation they had.
Want to highlight as well the fact that Drop didn't swing after Breno's first. Let Breno take the next engagement. At that point, both of the players that committed to Way were so focused on Breno that Drop was able to come in and contribute.
And those were, yeah, Drop's first kills into the half.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was, what, 0-6 before. He's 1-7 now, but still he's
Got
off
the
the mark.
frag. He got it.
done.
And Insani, he's having no issue in the fragging department as 3 added to his tally. It's Drop's turn as well to get a couple of eco frags. There we have it. And MIBR, they are making a half out of this. What was a real alarm bell situation has been recovered, rectified. A 6th would go a long way as well.
Oh, absolutely. It'd be a pretty standard half at that point. Not ideal if you're on the CT side, but certainly recoverable. Win a pistol, you tie things up. Essentially, Insani though, mowing them down. That was the eco, not even a half by their Tech-9 sure, but no Kevlar. As we get into the final round of this first half. Second map picked by MOUZ Sports. They're off to a flyer, up 8-0.
Yeah. It can be a difference maker though. You know, those eco frags can certainly just give that little bit of extra confidence.
Sure.
You look at your score on the scoreboard, say, hey, it's not as bad anymore. And just that little extra feeling can make you play better. So we'll see if MIBR can bring it back in the second.
Get out of your own head.
Yeah. A lot of Twitch chatters inquiring about the ping pong. Currently, it's a head-to-head between 2 members of our production team.
Well, one-on-one right now. It looks like he's
given up.
Getting the side of the table up to play himself.
Oh, Exertion. Just going off the flash.
Hello.
Balls of steel. It's working as well into the mini pit. Exertion catches Insani after the one. It has to be safe on the multi-kill. He's got to be looking to battle on multiple fronts. He's getting swung on from pit side. Exertion's good for the frag, and it really does look like MIBR will have to be happy with 5.
Well, no saving here, I'm afraid. Breno and Exit will give it all they've got. Here comes the first push through the smoke. Gets the double kill. And now he's equaled the playing field. There's only 2 players left and the bomb is not planted.
Hold on, torzsi's pushing around the smoke as well. They're both playing wicked games with this. Free smoke, info, both there. torzsi the first. Can he rack both up? torzsi closes and MOUZ given a gift of 10. 6 rounds away from the playoffs. MIBR battered and bloody on the ropes. Can they force 3?
First half, off to a cracker. MIBR were down 7-0 as MOUZ came out so much stronger. But from that point, it has been a 5-3 game, if you really think about it.
Sure, that's fair enough.
MIBR, yes, they're up on the ropes. They're battered and bleeding, as you said before. But they still got fire. They still have Brazil behind them. Is that going to be enough to take us to 3?
Oh, they're going for the old B rush here as well. No stop, straight in there. Good grenade in response. An even better shot through the smoke. Exertion lights up Breno and gives him the fighting chance on the retake here. Good positional hold though. Exit towards those T-steps. He will be dealt with by Frozen. Exertion trying to deny the plan as well. Where is it? Down it goes, and I think Exertion's about to get another one as well. How is he doing this? This is filthy.
His awareness. He's even gotten the info on the drop ruins push. Now biding time. The molly from Safe does delay Frozen. Exertion now activating. Shui, he's been brought down by Safe. They need this cleanly. Still drop takes the fight. Safe in the clutch. Safe no bullets. It's Frozen's pistol after all. Exertion with 3.
Just to confirm he has. It's ticking at some pace. Still defusing. And he's got it. Just to get clear there, it was a little bit tight. I just wanted to make sure we caught it. But he does defuse the bomb, and it will be Exertion with the presence of mind there. 2 kills through the smoke. To be fair, though, MIBR have got a lot of these 4-on-2 situations. Another time it comes down to a 1 versus 1 that they could have actually converted there. So fair play. Bomb goes down, and they will be buying up in the second here. AK in the hand of Save. We talked about this before. It's an unorthodox approach. Most teams will go Galils across the board and basic utility. They go for the firepower here. You sacrifice one of your teammates in terms of what they can bring to the table. Will be exit on the Deagle this time, but Safe with the AK-47, and it will be a tag shot from torzsi. Takes Breno down to just 31 points of health. He'll be given the Deagle now.
Instantly swaps that one out with, I think it was Insani. And now we're going to see them look for some kind of presence at mid. But MIBR resting on their laurels and resting in the server, waiting for MOUZ to make a move. This boost over the smoke might net them 1 kill, but they just aren't hanging around for long enough. Nade goes to the right position and gets some decent value.
Yeah, that's not too shabby, is it? On play stage G. Breno and Insani low. They want to re-aggress and drop, can't believe his luck. The long-range Mac 10 burst to the face.
Love to see it.
That leaves a mark. And now, the bait, the switch, the molly, they're not looking as if they just line up for Exertion. That's what you want to see. 4 out of the MP9, and just like that, MIBR evaporate. They are nothing but gas, as this is 12. And MOUZ, they definitely putting their pedal to the metal as they are running it to a 2-0 close to secure the playoffs.
All I'm seeing right now is pure outplay MOUZ. They came in with a game plan, and the plan has been executed perfectly. Look at this, Exertion not cleared here. You saw him on that pistol as well, expecting the boost over the smoke. You know that they have done their homework here, and MIBR are getting torn to shreds.
Gotta feel good.
Really nice play there from MOUZ Sports. The bait and switch, like suggesting that Frozen was scrambling, just dropping the incendiary. He's alone, and you've got an MP9 tucked away that gets 4 kills. It's a beautiful thing as torzsi continues to frag here. And so do the rest of his teammates, to be fair. They're making light work of this one. 1 more kill to find, and they've confirmed round number 13 on the board. There it is. Nice and quick. Get it out the way. MIBR now just a couple rounds away from being dropped down to the last chance bracket here in Group B. This is getting rough. Similar scene to the first half now.
If there's any region I think of when I think of chaotic Counter-Strike and being able to thrive in that kind of style, I'm thinking Brazil. And this is where MIBR should be excelling. And they've got the rifles to do so now, but they have, well, not a lot of space to really work with here. So keep your eyes on the prize and see if they're going to be able to get into this, or if MOUZ just take us to the 3rd series of the day, quick smart.
Good little crouch bait there. This bonus round. MP9 still very, very deadly if positioned correctly. This Exertion has already demonstrated in the previous. Breno burnt from 100 to 0. How does that happen? Double take from drop, and he doesn't get anything. He was flashed in.
Breno used a smoke there at logs, but I think it might have fallen when he died, or he threw it that second too late. Either way, Insani! Oh no! You couldn't see a damn thing. Supportive util from Shui winning this round unless.
This is a bonus round as well. They've got 2 MP9s, a Galil, and a FAMAS. They don't even have an M4, and they're absolutely chewing through them right now. Not going to get the 4th kill. torzsi will deliver, and now just exit remains. My God, what a round this is from MOUZ Sports. That might be it. Call it done. Because MOUZ Sports are just out of control, playing this so well right now. You're right, Alex. You were completely flashed there, but they had the 2-man setup in Boiler, enough firepower just to spam the bullets and come out on top, and they haven't given a single kill away here. What a beautiful CT performance this has been so far.
Yeah, I mean, if they truly get away with 5 alive, well,
okay.
You haven't lost the AWP. That's going to be retrieved by Shui.
You don't see that one work all the time, but exit.
Yeah, and they've actually found upgrades. Look, all those MP9s are now becoming something a little larger, and AEK's already found its way into Frozen's hands. Thank you very much. And yeah, another one found by Yimfan.
They're happy with that. Shui making noise with the AWP in hand, and exit realizing this rifle might be the only saving grace in this next round. MIBR, are we going to see them go for the force, go for the half buy and play for OT?
At least a timeout, I'd imagine.
Yeah.
Give us that.
Have the discussion.
There we go. We'll take it. In terms of what they have, it's not a lot. Maximum loss bonus, sure, but that's $3,400 without the bomb. That's all you get. So that's well, maybe a couple of AKs or a few Galils. We'll see what they decide to go with. They've got exit with the only rifle so far.
I love watching the progressive buy come through in these timeouts as well. You see that one flash port, and you know they're coming up with some kind of plan, cooking it up. Slow utility purchasing as the timeout gets closer and closer to the end of this freeze time.
Yeah, no, for sure. It's difficult, though, to see the MIBR in a form like this on Inferno when I was really impressed seeing them up against Monty in that best of 3. Their Mirage in particular was impressive. Interestingly enough, in the rematch, it was MOUZ who banned Mirage as the 3rd, thinking, you know, we'd rather play Nuke this time around after seeing perhaps the successes of MIBR against Monty on that map, but you're not going to even get to see it. It's a non-issue if MOUZ are going to close it here and in such emphatic style. It looks like it could beat that 16-5.
Like they're having a fun game. They're all smiling and laughing on the player cams there.
It's never a fun feeling knowing you're one round away from match points and you've got to do a half buy. Like it's rough. This is a terrible spot to be in. It's bottom of the barrel, and we'll see if they can be rescued by exit here, saving that AK-47. Oh, it's a good flash as well. He's in a lot of trouble. As you can see, the grenade, they know he's been boosted up, so that grenade's going to do a ton of damage. It's just like the perfect CT half. One of the best I've seen in a long time from MOUZ. Very,
even
very
that
nice.
T-SAR, that first 8 rounds was going so swimmingly, but the CT side just keeping it perfect. A smoke on top, well played. Thank you very much. Your options are just non-existent. Frozen. Holding for this from inside. He can't believe his luck as the trigger is pulled.
Be careful.
Ooh, still gets safe. Drop in the clutch. What have you got for us? An ace clutch on the menu.
He's locked in.
He's managed to get that reload off in time. 30 in the mag. But torzsi, the first man to get past it. This ain't working. MOUZ are in MIBR's head rent fucking free right now.
And they're going to have to post 10 in a row.
10. Just 10 T rounds on Inferno. Even MOUZ couldn't manage that. They only got to 8.
It's true. Yeah, 8 in a row to open things up, you're right. That grenade, though, like spotting the boosted flare and saying, well, he's got to get up there one way only. And there's a couple more behind.
Didn't bring a stepping stool from spawn, did he?
Exactly.
You were both on the couch with me yesterday, right, when we had the MOUZ players after the game. They were so confident going into this, and it shows.
Yeah, no, they did definitely are in their flow state right now. The whole team, the vibes, at an all-time high. Yimpan fancies himself an aggressive. Apps hold with torzsi. Got Shui holding the potential mid-slip. There is some aggression. Cut down, exertion gone. Maybe an advantage they can build off of. This drop's gone too. Immediately changing hands back to MOUZ. And that grip is slipping. Frozen's found another.
It's a 4-on-2 though.
Gone.
It's the MIBR special. They win these sort of rounds. They've got the B bomb site under their remit. The bomb does have to cross, admittedly, that the smoke is down. Thing is, this fight will decide their fate. Does exit come out on top? Oh, he does for one, but now it's Save who's just got 1 point of health. 16-5, as clean as you like it. It's MOUZ Sports finding redemption here against MIBR. A clinical 2-0 performance, especially on Inferno, showing that they are the stronger team, going up 8-0, absolutely body bagging the Brazilians here, and an excellent team performance all round.
No
Making
complaints.
it all the way to the playoff.